He can't get the start from that position, but he's going to have to work for it extremely hard. As too is Nicoletti as the board goes sideways. The final race for the night here in Cronulla. Gates down.
You see Dino just getting a little bit of wheel spin there as he transitioned onto the start straight. Still able to get a pretty good start there. Looks like in the third spot.
Third spot, second now, looking to go to the lead pretty early in this race as he sits behind Dylan Walsh as they move towards the whoops. Clout quick up into third as well, knows that he needs to stay up there. As to a Subaros from the outside, puts himself right into the firing line with Clout. As they go up and over, first lap down, Walsh leads the way.
How about Dylan Walsh with another amazing start, puts him with some great track position out front. This guy's been amazing out of the gate.
And Dean Wilson with just an unbelievable run up the inside of that whoop section. You know Dean, when he showed up this morning and saw these two sets of whoops, you know he was just so excited, because I don't think there's anybody in this country that can go through a set of whoops like the 15.
The MyPay now whole shot award going to Dylan Walsh again on the 53, and he was out wider as we see up to the inside there. Luke Cloud forcing his way through. Following him through was Aaron Tanti on the number 9. So Tanti has moved up one as well. 1, 2, 3 as they go towards the finish line.
This could be huge for Luke Cloud right here. He is behind the 15. He needs to learn from Dean Wilson right now. We've talked to Luke Clout. He knows his weakness. His weakness is this section right here, the whoop section and the entry speed. Now he can learn from the 15 of Dean Wilson and kind of gauge that momentum that Dean carries, but he's got more worries. Aaron Tanti, how about from on the ground in main event 1 to third spot right now and wanting second?
And Aaron Tanti coming off an injury, still trying to find his form. Goes down hard in our first final earlier. I just love the perseverance. I love the fact that he showed up ready to race, riding forward right now. This is the best he's looked in a very long time.
In the back of shot just then we saw Hayden Melross bouncing his way into Walsh just before that rhythm section. He finds himself now into 4th place. Had a bit of a terrible moto or first race, first final. However, now moving his way forwards, the 45 machine continues with the form that we saw out of him at Redcliffe.
And we know that Luke Clout has the pace to win. We saw it in practice, our fastest qualifier. As you see the 53 of Dylan Walsh on the ground after such a great start.
Yeah, that's a bummer for Walsh right there. He's been getting some amazing starts, but he's on the ground. But I'm just kind of paying attention to lap times out front. Luke Clout just a few tenths off of Dean Wilson. And Dean Wilson out front, starting to pull away.
The gap 1.63, it says on our timing. It looks to be a little bit bigger than that, but on screen it is Subaros that is moving forwards as well. And he has a lot of pressure behind him as Mitchell Harrison on the 86 is right there, knocking on the back door, trying to continue forward. He looked very strong in the first race. These two went all the way down to the very final lap, the final turn for that final position. And now this could be for podium on the overall tonight between these two riders.
Subaros has looked a little off to me, you know, from Redcliffe. We covered him. He was amazing. He was great in Redcliffe. Totally different style of track here. You see, had a couple bike issues, you know, in the heat races, but these main events, obviously not a great start as Harrison gets by him right there. But just the aggression you can tell from the two isn't quite as high as it was at rounds 1 and 2.
And you could say the exact opposite for the 86 of Mitchell Harrison right now. Looks extremely aggressive, the most comfortable he's looked on this Yamaha so far this season. Great ride for the 86.
And if my math is correct, this is for the overall podium. These guys right here, you figure Tanti's third right now, but he was out of Moto 1. So this is absolutely for that third and final podium spot.
That's correct. It is 38 points. Harrison at the moment as it sits is 38, Subaros is 34, so it is a couple of point swing. If that pass didn't happen, then yes, it would have been tied on points between those two riders. As we see Clout continues to work his way up, only 2.2 seconds behind. Harrison's moving forwards at a rapid rate. He was only bettered the last lap around by Dean Wilson by 0.3 of a second. He is faster than the two riders in front of him. We'll see if he does it again. Again, he does it. He is quicker than the two riders in front of him by quite a big distance. So he may even, at this pace, run up there and battle it out for maybe third, possibly. No, second's a bit too far away.
He's gaining quickly on the 9 of Tanti, and I love the lines that Mitchell Harrison is riding right now, staying really low in a lot of these pole corners, cutting off a lot of track. He's been great at adapting to this track as it breaks down this evening.
A much better ride this time around for Luke Clout. He has not dropped off the back wheel of this rider too much this time around. Made a mistake that one as he went through the rhythm section closest to our commentary box, and that has dropped him back a little bit now as Dean Wilson continues to command the lead in this, looking to make it 6 wins from 6 starts.
How about the start to the season and the emotional ride that Dean Wilson has been on, losing his mother on the morning of round 2. I cannot imagine the emotion that he's went through, but Dean Wilson, the consummate professional, the fan favorite, I mean, just such an awesome guy with his helmet off, such a great person. But AC, that emotional roller coaster that he had to go through, from winning night 1, then losing his mother on the night 2 of racing, but still winning, just wow, I can't even imagine. As we got some red cross flags out.
Yeah, down rider there, just off the back of the berm by the looks of it. So the rider's doing the right thing and just rolling through that particular section as we see Harrison continues to push forwards and close down on our 3rd place rider in Aaron Tanti.
And for Aaron Tanti right now, look, came back from a big injury this summer, and for him just to log a solid result after that big crash in the first final. We know he's been working on eliminating these mistakes, and I know it's not a win, but sometimes a podium can go a long way. Even a podium in a moto can go a long way towards his championship success going forward. So Tanti right now needs to do everything he can to stay completely focused on the moment, not think about any of the mistakes that he's made in the past. And I think this could go a long way for the number 9.
And I'm telling you guys, I watched his crash. I don't think we got it on camera, but it was a hard crash. I mean, he hit the deck about as hard as you could possibly hit the deck, and for him to still be out there just shows how tough he really is.
We've got the medical flags out once again just here. Not sure who that one is.
See our leader Dean Wilson having to roll this entire section. That's why it's very, very important, kids. Listen to your dad when he tells you to look ahead. Got to be able to see what's coming, adapt to the conditions, down riders in front of you. Dean Wilson has just been unbelievable. This might be the best the 15 has ever looked here in Australia. Just what an incredible start to the season for Dino.
2 turns to go for the number 15 machine. He had to work for it tonight. He works his way towards the finish line. He is going to make it a perfect start to the season. Another win for Dean Wilson in the SX1. Maximum points extending out.